Hey guys, bloody hell. Um, my gosh, welcome back to more Zomboid. Jono, blah 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 blah. Let's get rid of one of these books. We don't need duplicates, do we? Dirty leather strips. We have enough to keep us going. We are, with the rest of the daylight that we have, we are going to go out and investigating this, investigating that. That's a reference to a British TV show called Red Dwarf. Um, what the fuck's that on the floor? Is that an axe or something? I don't know. Red Dwarf, anyway, is an amazing comedy that turned shithouse, right? If you watch, and it's old school, right? So you might watch it and think, "What the fuck is this bollocks?" I'm not tolerating this at all. But for me, in my day, like it evolved. So like seasons one to why is that door shut? That concerns me. Seasons 1 to 6 were just outstanding, incredible. Season 1 was a bit, blur, but like for me, like season 3 and 4, that's like the epitome. That was like the absolute golden era of Red Dwarf. Let's read this while we're here. We might have this back at home. And it's just nuts. It was like two writers, and they wrote books about Red Dwarf before it got turned into a TV show. The books are brilliant. I've read the first two, um, and why it went shit after season 6 when it went into season 7, in my opinion, was because they lost one of the writers. There was Doug Grant and Rob Naylor, or some combination of those words, right? Rob, Doug, Grant, and Naylor, um, and they're geniuses, and they created a gem. And then when one of them left or whatever, for whatever reason, I don't fucking know, do I? It just went shit house. And nice, let's eat that. Wow, I didn't think we were going to find any like perishable decent food, but this is why we're going out today, is to look for more food, more food. So yeah, Red Dwarf. Anyway, great stuff. Give it a go if you can. Um, jobs are good. Bobber jobs are good. We need more empty gas cans. I have a feeling that this carriage door was opened not by our hand. Let's put the propane tank is so little, so meager. Um, right, yeah, we're done these. Dun, 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 dun. But so let's have a look at the map. But what are you on about, Jono? You started to say shit and you're losing your train of thought, aren't you? Yeah, yeah, I am actually. Haven't you been paying attention? Fucking hell! Right, we might need to kidnap this gnome because we're starting to go stir crazy and we need some company. In fact, absolutely right, cunt. You're coming with us. What is it? How's the command? This pick up David the gnome as opposed to Jeremy the gnome or Redaniel the gnome. I love the name Redaniel. I don't think it's a real name, but I love it in any case. I think I wrote my brother a poem, sorry, about Redaniel, some creature that lived beneath the stairs. And as enamoured as he naturally would be, I think it darked him out a little bit. Oh, good crikey. How excellent is it to play this game and have some freedom about your business that doesn't involve work and all the bullshit of life, you know. And I watch a lot of YouTube. Weirdly, I watch a lot of StarCraft 2 content. That's kind of how I mainly chill out and relax. Or chess videos. Like you guys know, I run a separate kind of like weird chess fucking thing that people are not entirely impressed with. But I love chess. It's a great fucking game. Um, and I always said about the sport that I represented the UK in, which is fencing. I always said about fencing that it's like a physical game of chess. That's how I described it to like beginners. I don't know if we've got fishing volume one. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've got mechanics. I think it's metalworking volume one that we need to grab. Okay, this is cool. We got an orange soda. Nice. Soda, soda. We're going to take all of this shit, but I imagine it will just become immediately rotten as soon as it defrosts. So we might have to get back home. Anyway, what was I banging on about? I don't know. I was talking about chess and fencing and other bollocks. But yeah, it's if you're bored of my life, and you want to find something to do, I recommend fencing thoroughly. It's fucking awesome. For any age, you could be 18, you could be 80. You know, it's awesome. And you don't need to be some fucking hoity-toity gentleman, schoolboy, blah 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 blah. Nah, you don't need to be any of that. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've competed in the UK, across the world. I've seen all manner and variation of practitioners of fencing. There's three weapons. There's epee, foil, and saber. I'm not going to tell you which one I did, but they're all good. They're all good. They all have their own challenges. Europeans are insanely good at it, and then as of late, recently, the like Koreans, like Chinese, Japanese, with the kind of like almost like the badminton type shit, like the short twitch muscle memory type stuff, have been absolutely slaying it. They've gotten seriously good. But yeah, typically it's like a sport that is dominated by the especially the French, the Russians, the Hungarian. The Hungarians are crazy good at it. Crazy good at it. You know, it's like, how? Why did you choose to be so good at this? Like, what the fuck? You know, the Italians are great. The Germans are great. The British, in most disciplines, don't match up to the European counterparts. But you know, anyway, enough about that. Fuck that shit. What are we doing here? We're looking for stuff. We've already read this. We're wandering around in circles. We don't know what we're doing. You don't know what you're doing because we've already been in there. Have we marked it off though? We have not. Right, cool. Let's keep going. So we couldn't get into this garage or the car, which is a bit of a shit one. I think we can. I think there is an option to potentially smash the. Oh, cool! Awesome. Enter vehicle. Wow! You can smash the window out, and you can actually enter the vehicle. That is crazy. I did not know that. We've got two annotated maps as well. What a Brucey bonus. Oh my god. And here we've got no option but to just chop the door down because there could be a sledgehammer in there, guys. You never know, do you? Oh, gas can. I've never, ever, ever come across that. A full gas can in a... And that's saying something because I've sunk a lot of fucking Steam hours into Project Zomboid, man. But that's crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but there's a stigma around. I'm just going to go back to fencing just briefly. There's a stigma around fencing, and when you tell people, "Oh, my sport is fencing," they like immediately think that you're some sort of fucking like insanely privileged rich person. You know, you went to a private school and you know it's associated with all private fence lessons and all the rest of it. Um, I don't. I can't. The people that I know sound good people. I met through competitions, through competing against, and blah blah blah. It's a range. It's a real mixed range of people. You know, like Nick Lee, the little Welsh dude who's got like so much bottle and fucking aggression. Like, and I tell you what, he didn't go to a private school, man. He was not from a rich background, but he could kick some ass, and yeah, and his attitude was excellent. It was basically just like fuck off. And then I met super polite people from all sides of the yard, you know. So you can't generalize. You can't be typical. James Taylor was like the number one fencer in Wales in my discipline. I managed to beat him in a final once, which was insane, because he was knackered from his previous match. Because he's a lot better than I am. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit to you. He's a lot better than I was. Absolutely incredible, incredible dude. Left-hander, metalworking, and James Taylor. What a legend! What an absolute legend. Um, he could lose his temper at times, like you see with the tennis players sometimes, where they carsy their rackets. I've seen him destroy a sword or two, and they're expensive. But he's a really nice kid, man. He really is, and he's yeah, fucking good. Right, anyway, I'm getting nostalgic. We need to rob the butter from the fridge, and we need to rob all of this shit from the freezer, don't we? That's why we came out today, because the electricity is still on, and we're running out of food at home. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, fill the water bottle. Why have we got a kettle in our inventory? Sorry. What the fuck's going on here? Jesus. Proper meltdown. Um, so yeah, I think we're getting inundated, but we can put stuff in the back of the car. It's fine. We want to maximise on our time out, our what do you call it? Our air time, yard time. Was it when you're in prison and they let you out for a bit? We want to maximise on that. So we probably definitely want to do the next house. I'm just thinking, what have we got that can be placed into the boot? Definitely like the gas can and the propane torch and all the books and stuff like that. Definitely all that stuff can go in there. And that should help with the encumbrance. The encumbrance, guys. It's important. Dr. Siniestro, who's a friend of mine from probably like 20 years ago, on some weird Facebook game that we played together, is playing some Steam game. He's Spanish, if I recall, and a nice lad, a good guy. I think it was some weird like dragon themed game or something that we played on Facebook. One of these first games that capitalised on the whole pay to win shit, where you got these geezers, and I was good mates with, say good mates. I was friendly with like basically the second highest ranked player on the entire fucking thing. I forget what he labelled himself as, but he would have had to have spent like, and I'm not even joking, at least $150,000 to be where he was on that game and the system, whatever. And not only did you have to, and that's the weird thing, right, with these games, is not only do you have to basically inject like sickening amounts of money, but you have to devote ridiculous hours of your life to the game, unless there's some sort of a bot that you can utilize. I don't think my mate, this geezer, used a bot, because every time he was online and I asked him a question or whatever, I said hello mate, he would respond like pretty quickly. I've played with botters before where you reach out to them and you don't get anything at all. There's nothing. Oh, a snow shovel, novelty item. Let's take it. Garden hoe, I believe, is quite decent, quite damaging. The trowel. The trowel is something that we need. We can now dig furrows and all the rest of it. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm talking bollocks and I don't know what I'm on about. But yeah, I hope you guys are all good and. The electricity is still on. I think I've had nightmares about this. You know, like premonition and psychic shit that I do not believe in myself. But then, like you, oh gosh, a poor squirrel. Oh dear, you fiend. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if we have that, but we'll take it. We'll take mechanics 3. We'll take tailoring 3. Why not? The herbalist. That might be the one, guys, that tells us whether mushrooms and berries are poisonous or not poisonous. I can't be certain, and I'm sure you'll correct me in like a month's time when I put this video out. But I mean, that's crazy. Wow. Ah, that's why looting is so awesome. Look, fitness club, bobbity bob. We need to work on our fitness for sure. The Omega department. Nah, I'm not too sure about that, mate. Not too sure about that at all. Let's equip secondary, and we'll take the thread, and then as annoying as it is, we'll put it back. Okay, cool. Fill water bottle. Should we wash stuff while we're here? Maybe. I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, fucking hell. Our trousers are drenched in blood and piss and sweat and shit. So let's try and wash that as well. Because the water is completed, it might be the case that we won't be able to do everything, you know. Dirty 95, oh gosh, it's like my brother. Hard hat, why not? Jesus Christ, and it's getting late, guys. It's getting quite late. Has the water not shut off yet? I'm sure it has. No, yeah, it has. Because otherwise we would be able to wash everything. We can wash shit in the toilet, right? Surely. Hiking bag. Leather gloves. Let's wash the leather gloves. The only thing is, obviously when you wash shit, you get wet in the process. M14 rifle. I don't know what that is, but we're going to take it. We're going to take it, guys, because we need to go and get our feet wet for sure. For fucking sure. Rip clothing, rip that shit, and then we're going to go home. And I'm going to housekeeping, blah 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 blah, and I'll bring you guys back in when it is appropriate to do so. Probably we'll run out of food again, and I'll be like, right, we need to go out and you know, ransack the neighborhoods and, you know, be a blah blah blah. I think we've got Enyon. We've got some challengers who wish to come and, you know, question our authority and our raison d'etre and our mission statement. No! Oh shit, how are we doing? We're scratched. Bastard. Ah, what a bitch. Ah. I mean, that was... I should not be that careless. Just two zombies, two brothers, two zombies. I should not be that careless to get scratched by some sort of fucking dipshit loser. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, have we marked the map as well? No, we haven't. No, sir. It's bedtime. It's bedtime now for you and for everyone. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Uh, right, guys. This could be the end of us. We've sustained a scratch, and it could be deadly. I can't remember what percentage it is with a scratch. Um, the neck wound that we had, after taking the bandage off, there was no visible wound left. Um, so I assume that we came off okay after that. But the problem with arm wounds as well is that it affects your swing speed, your ability to fight, and all the rest of it. So it's a bit shit. And this could be the end of us. I mean, we've had a good run. We've had a good run. If we die, we die. In the words of Drogo, whatever it is, Drogo, the big Swedish geezer. Is it Swedish? Is he Swedish geezer? He looks Swedish, blonde hair, blue eyes. Um, but anyway, that was foolish and shouldn't have done it. And we're a little bit uncertain and scared and worried. But we're going to eat some food, go to bed, put away our bits and pieces, and pretend like nothing's happened. And that's what's important, is to ignore reality, as so many people do these days. You made a mistake. I can't accept responsibility for that. It must have been someone else's fault. I am perfect, 100,000%. Like, it's a shame there isn't a thing above 100%, because I would surely reach that. What you're talking about is bollocks. Get fucked. You get it, guys. You get the picture. We all work with these types of people. And now we've been scratched up by some zombie who is a charlatan, a phony, a fake, a horrible representation of the undead, flow of human existentialism. And now we have to worry about whether we're going to be infected while suffering these numerous goddamn emojis. Right, so let's try and sort some of these out, and then we're going to truly go and let you guys get on with your lives. Smoke a cigarette, right? We must have some food. Fruit salad with honey, eat that shit. We've got mayonnaise, we've got meat patty and all this stuff. Meat patty doesn't seem to be able to be integrated into many recipes at all. So I think the best thing to do with it is just cook it. You know what I mean? I know it's late, it's 23:40, but hard times call for hard measures, and hard men and hard decisions and hard, responsibility. And I think Dickerson here is the man of the hour, who's finally able to contemplate and take ownership of the repercussions of his decisions, including cooking a meat patty and drinking whiskey, and burning his food. Get that out of there, fucking you bastard, you fucking bastard, eh? Anyway, it doesn't matter, guys. It was destined. It was destined for the meat patty to not be eaten. It's a terrible item of food in this game. It goes rotten super quick. It's troublesome. It can't be integrated into many recipes, if any. And it's just a fucking twat. And I'm happy to see the back of it, to be honest with you. Meat patty can go and fuck itself. Meanwhile, we'll go to bed, recoup, rejuvenate, see if this injury becomes more problematic. Sterilized bandage. Why is there a caterpillar in here, for fuck's sake? For fuck's sake. Right, we don't need 3 in there, do we? That's incorrect, sir. We should have a balance of order in here. We should have cotton balls with alcohol or whatever. Not three of them. Not three, eh? But we should have, what, maybe one for when we first get the infection. And there's something that we're missing from here. What the fuck is it? Is it sleeping tablets? Yeah. There we go. There we go. That is the kind of like the holy trinity of first aid goods. And now we're going to go to bed. And I probably need to go to bed in real life as well, to be honest with you. But in other news, fuck that shit. No, sorry, Bob. You can, yeah, dick yourself in the ass, whatever you call it. You know, we'll call it what it is. Go to bed. I really hope we survive this. Getting scratched is really scary. It's not necessarily completely over, but I tend to have a fairly negative track record of surviving this kind of shit. So yeah, we'll see. But I mean, today I will eat loads of foods, which will assist hopefully in healing. But when it comes to being zombified, like, it doesn't really matter whether you are well fed or not. It's either you are or you aren't. It's quite black and white. It's a 0 or a 1, and if it's a 1, then you're pretty much buggered. Did I change my bandage? No, I didn't, did I? Fucking hell, Jono. Sort it out, mate. Ah, okay, we can do that. We can disinfect, that's fine. Bandage, sterilized bandage. Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. We've got some dirty bandages that we can wash in the sink, or just, like last time, we'll just chuck it into a zombie corpse or whatever. Because I think we had enough bandages in here. I don't know how we're doing now. Oh, wow, actually, we don't have that many bandages. Shit. Okay, right, so we should probably wash these and repurpose them. Leather strips 10. There's so much shit going on, guys. And I'm starting to get completely bollocksed. The fitness club. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Oh. Okay. Pork stir fry uncooked. So we obviously want to add more to this stir fry, don't we? Add chicken fish uncooked. Why not? Are we recording? I don't know. Are we recording? Yeah, we are. Shit the bed. Nothing stale, is it? So some packaged corn, maybe. More pork chop. Salmon. Why not? Some broccoli, perhaps. Yeah, okay. We've like taken a load of shit out of the freezer, which is nice. Oh, and it's kind of replenished our ability to cook and to be merry. Obviously, combined with our little our run. Speaking of, I think we've deposited everything that we need to right into the fridge and freezer. Right, guys. Is this the end of the episode? I think we're running on, aren't we? I really cannot remember. Let's go and put this book away. Thank goodness this receptacle has such amazing space in it. Oh god, yeah, shit one. Right, sleeping tablets will go in here. Maggots and caterpillar will go in here. Shit, no, not the comic books. Not the snow shovel. Sort yourself out, mate. The comic books can come with us. Snow shovel can go down there on the floor with all the rest of the weapon cache. But the empty gas cans will probably go in the boot of the car. Because if we're going to fill those suckers up, we need to go to the the gas station itself, right? That's what's going on. That's what's happening. But I think it's probably time to end the episode. Oh, propane torch, nice. Okay, we need a gas. We need a mask. We need a metalworking mask in order to go around and disassemble shit and be a pyromaniac and a menace. Oh my god. Dirty bandages as well, it's horrid. We have to dump those on some zombies, but we can't because we checked the stock and we're low on them, so we need to clean them. Anyway, guys, it's overwhelming. There's a load of boring housekeeping shit I need to do before the next episode. And let's wait and see, like last time, if we get as lucky to not become zombified. Yeah, we have to wait maybe 2 days, I'd say 2 days to see if we're going to get queasy and sick and all the rest of it. And if we get that, then we basically, it's lights out. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I thank you for watching. I hope I haven't been too much of a slurring, degenerate bastard. And take it easy. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Nice one. Goodbye.